doorknob in the. Did something wrong. They just what we promised to do.
Yeah.
All it is hanging in those lights, throwing the solar up, putting the fan in. That's on the 4th unit. Adding a doorknob on the 4th unit and adding a doorknob in the in between door on the
demolish
2nd, 3rd unit.
the triplex.
Right.
And then some touch-up
Demolish
paint
the
on trim.
triplex and
Like,
build,
Yeah. What about all the stuff that's in
build
there?
the
Can we get that? We gotta get that moved out so
6
they can
unit.
use this 4th unit too. You know.
I just
that's
don't
not
think
for
I have
us
time for
to
that.
really like.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of bed for
We
that kind of
like
money.
it's his.
Yeah, tell him he's got to get out. Because,
You know what was the
just not cool
purpose?
with 100
I don't understand what the purpose was if he wanted this so
It's
bad.
just nothing for me.
Yeah.
The pressure the boat's pulling on this, so it's like pulling this, right? And I'll just do this twice. And it kind of, every time it pulls, it makes it tighter. And if you want for security, you just pull that like that, and then it definitely won't be able to unravel.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely gonna remember that. You got it right. You got it? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
you can review it.
You just twist it, pull it, and twist it. What's your favorite kind of food?
Probably Italian sushi.
Italian sushi.
Yeah, Italian sushi.
What restaurant has that
Mexican
here?
too. What's up?
What restaurant has Italian sushi here?
No, Italian and sushi.
Oh.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we'll go outside. Okay. Yeah, 5th room.
That's awesome. Liquor bottle for some hand sanitizer. How's it going? If you have a spot that has like no music, that would be awesome.
I think we should be good. We're heading
Oh yeah, down here I don't think.
Awesome.
Seems like it's quiet.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so you can do chicken, steak, turkey, fish.
Right here.
Right here or right here?
You want to go one over that time?
Right here.
Yeah. They're louder over there. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Palm trees. My sugar right now.
Could you guys do like a mix of mango and guava?
Oh, you have it in mango? Yeah, of course.
Yes, please.
You can be stressed, but then it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, like. So yeah, like even like that whole thing, like it's fine, but like, I think I've also normalized that business. You're gonna have a lot of high stress stuff, high stress responsibilities, but you can only do whatever you can do at the moment. And then after that, let's just say I fell off the face of this earth, right? And he couldn't get a hold of me, let's just say. That wouldn't have stopped him if he had families that he wanted to place in these. Yeah. These aren't things that,
it's just really just like two doorknobs and a fan unit on the far left.
And hang the lights. And those items are there. They've been on site.
Items are sitting right.
He did something wrong and they just couldn't figure it out, right? So the one cop was like, yeah, man, I'm going to see you pretty soon. And the other guy's like, yeah. I'll be the one chalking your body like that. And then the other guy's, no, man, you can't chalk a body when it's in the sewer. Like they were like laughing like that. And so I was 17, like principal was saying all that shit. And I was like, oh man. Yeah, all my life I was like, you got to be high school to college to get a job. And that was the moment where I was like, oh, I just have to figure out how to make money. Because I won't be able to do college. I won't be able to do getting kicked out of high school. Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to get a good job. You know, in my mind, I was like, that's what broke the matrix for me. I was like, oh, well, let me just figure out how to make money then. My biggest thing, right, people will always be like, oh yeah, once I make some money, then I'll give, right? But it goes down to like the widow's mite. And the widow's mite is like, you should always be giving. And so for me, And you don't give to expect return, but that's just what happens. Like anybody will tell you, like, oh, I went and did this, and then karma, whatever it is you want to believe in. So I've always been like, I'm like willing to give, because I've never had a time in my life where I've given and then regretted giving later. Like where I'm like, oh, I can't believe I helped that person out later, or I'm out of money because I gave my money. But what it is I heard this analogy where it's like, if you give time, you'll get time back. If you give money, you'll get money back. All various forms, right? Like if you dish out insults, you'll probably get insults back. What you give, you always get back, right? So like, and that's really what the yin and yang is, the circle thing. And karma, right? Karma's not neither good or bad. It's just a revolving door of what you're putting out.
Yeah, like what you expect.
Yeah. If you're lying all the time, you're being dishonest, if you're cheating on people, you're hurting people, you're getting that back.
Yeah.
But now your mind frame, what happens? Your mind frame is, oh, the world's cheating on me, right? Because you're doing it, they're doing it back to you, you're doing it, and then you have this whole big mind frame that the world is cheaters and liars, and that becomes your world. I would manifest without knowing I was manifesting, right? Like I think we all do it, like we're like dreaming about something. Yeah. But then it's like the dream has to be so like hard set that it's like you start believing it. So before I learned about manifestations, I would tell people, I'm like, like I set these goals, and this old dude that I met one time, it's like a longer story, so I won't talk about that. But like this, so he I bumped into this guy, like millionaire dude, and he's like, I'm on crutches. I was like, it was when I first messed up my knee. I was in a hotel, and he was like, hey man, just wanted to say hi to you, man. You look like you play sports or whatever, because I was playing rugby at that time. I was back in college. And he's like, what's your goals in life? It was like such a weird conversation, whatever, but it led to goals. And he was like, hey man, you can accomplish anything in life. And I was like, all right, whatever. And he's like, yeah, you just gotta conceive the idea, believe the idea, and achieve the idea, right? We had this quick conversation, but I'm like 18. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, man. They're like, have fun. And then when I'm leaving the hotel, I look over, and there's like a poster of him outside the conference room, and like he's like the main speaker for this big huge conference, and the door had opened a little bit, and you could look inside, and there was like freaking like 800 people in there. It's like some big thing, man. I was like, oh shit, who the f did I just meet? I was 18. I wasn't even thinking. So I was like, all right. So I like wrote down goals, and then those goals were like all these different things, and then like I was like, I'm just gonna believe it. And I just would stare at my goals every day. I was riding the bus at one point, and I would stare at my goals. And I'm like, man, like, because I had all these different things on my goal list. And so anytime something bad happened, I would grab that goal card, and I'm like, it's all good. By the time I'm this age, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but by the time I'm this age, I'm gonna have this. I know I'm gonna have this. I'm knowing that, and I would just visualize. So like that was the thing. I was literally on my way to speak. She sends me like some drama text, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh man. So like I sent her a picture back, just all happy, whatever, right? Because I'm like, hey, I'm just about to speak. And then 2 hours later, I'm like driving there to go speak, right? Getting called up to finally speak to everybody in the theater that they had rented out. And
Wait.
my work schedule, and so then, because then it'll like cause a little, you cause a little like anxiety, or cause a little like the bad energy kind of throws you off a little bit.
So you value like physical presence?
Yeah,
more than
physical, because
words.
I like to be present. I try to be present, right? Like I think we're on our phones so much. I try harder to be present. So in relationships, like presence is gonna create more of a bond than text messaging. Text messaging is just another person trying to text you, or this or that. You know what I mean? Like that's not gonna create the bond.
That's tough. What's the craziest experience you've had when getting pulled over?
In the Rari, I was going 180.
Oh my. 180?
It was going 180.
He clocked you.
Not
Clocked you at
even-
180.
He was catching up to me with his lights on. I didn't know because I passed him so fast.
We already last call. Let's scan the menu. It's gonna be this bottom left one right here. Oh, sorry, bottom
Inferno.
right.
Inferno.
Yes.
We just don't grab like sake or something.
Oh no, they have this.
Seven.